From plotting to dominate the wizarding world to creating horcruxes in order to achieve immortality, he battled Harry Potter, killed people in the hundreds, lost his human form and regained it. Lord Voldemort certainly had his hands full at times, but when we take many of these things that the Dark Lord seemed to be occupied by, they actually only add up to a number of days. So what did Voldemort do in his spare time? Let's take a look in today's video. It's kind of one of those questions that you don't really ever think of. What does Voldemort do in his spare time? It's like a little advertisement. Hi, I'm Voldemort, and when I'm not trying to copy Pinky and the Brain by trying to take over the world, in addition to killing people, I like to relax with a nice cup of herbal tea. But on a serious note, what did Voldemort do in his free time? Like, I'm very sure he didn't plot Harry's death and world's domination 24/7. The Dark Lord did require some amusement, entertainment, relaxation and regeneration. He wasn't emotionless. Okay, he didn't really understand the meaning of love. But anyway, meditation, for example, I believe is a big thing for Voldemort. We've seen that while he's waiting on Harry in the Forbidden Forest, or Dark Forest, wherever you may wish to call it. Voldemort has been through quite a lot. He's had a full human body, then tore his soul apart, then loses his body, then regains it. It must have taken a serious detrimental toll on him. So through meditation, he was able to regain composure, strength, and have the ability to properly channel his power and magic equally through his body once more, maintaining a proper balance. I also struggle to imagine him eating, even using a knife and fork. It's just difficult. It's a difficult image to portray. Obviously he couldn't die, but that doesn't mean he didn't need to eat. The thing is, we never ever see him do such things as eat or anything we consider normal because it humanizes him, and it can have a sympathetic effect too. Oh well, he eats normal food and has normal conversations. Well, so do I. He's not so bad. It takes away his villainous nature. He was probably also practicing all of his old magical skills. Imagine being dispossessed of a human form for over 13 years. Once you're back in the flesh, you'd probably need some time to get used to walking, talking, writing, and of course using a wand and reincorporating yourself to your body. Even though he was already performing powerful curses in that graveyard, poor Harry got a beatdown. But I bet he wasn't back in full form. Still, Voldemort at his worst was probably stronger than most wizards at their best. Magic is a limitless field. As formidable as he is, Voldemort knows there is always more to learn. It's also likely he creates new dark spells and does experiments in mind control, legitimacy, potions and self-transfiguration. I also think he forced lower ranking followers to have duels to the death, or at least pair off a powerful wizard against a weaker one, purely for amusement. Now you might disagree and say, well, hold on a second, Dean, what makes you so sure? Well, with Voldemort, we already know he genuinely enjoyed seeing people suffer and beg for death, beg for mercy. He loved torturing people. He took enjoyment from it. And if he takes enjoyment from something as sinister as torture, then you can all be sure he'll look for reasons to enjoy watching people suffer, even if it's not at his own hands. He'd most likely use the tournaments or fights as an excuse or way of pruning his ranks of weakness. Anyway guys, it's not entirely clear what Voldemort did do in his spare time. As I said, anything dehumanizing that allows leisure is right up his alley as a person, but more importantly as a character. The truth of the matter is, I think Voldemort's overall character needs to always be viewed in a certain way, a negative, evil, uncaring, villainous way. Knowing that he secretly loved sipping tea in the Malfoy's garden doesn't exactly maintain who we all see in the books. But guys, let me know your opinion, an actual opinion. I know there's going to be lots of jokes on what he does in the comment section, but tell me honestly what you actually believe he did in his spare time in the comment section below. Thanks again, guys. Have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate your support. Everyone, notifications of uploads are more important than ever. So please, if you haven't already, turn those notifications on to make sure you're notified the moment my video goes live. Making videos is what I love to do. It's my dream and my passion. However, it does cost time and money to produce this content. So if you have $1 to spare to support me on Patreon in exchange for some exclusive unseen content, then you can click the Patreon link below or at the end of this video. Please only support me if you can afford it. And make sure to follow me on Instagram at InstaDNJ and on Twitter at PotterFolklore. Check out my other videos appearing on screen, and please make sure, most importantly, to hit that subscribe button. Thanks again everyone, and please have a great day.